Hello everyone, welcome to Green Pistachio. Now before I start to talk about today's topic, let's just have a quick quiz. No grades, no pressure, just curiosity. What do healthcare in Kenya, water access in India, education in Nepal, and disaster prep in the Pacific all have in common? If you guessed they all need funding, spot on. And if you guessed they just lost some of it, unfortunately, also correct. It's not a scam, it's not a glitch. It's USAID, one of the world's biggest funders, pressing pause on thousands of programs around the world. And we're here to talk about it, the facts, the fallout, and what comes next. USAID paused 85% of its funding earlier in March this year. Yup, 85%. That means thousands of programs across the world, from healthcare to education and human rights to climate action, are now running on vibes. And before you ask, no, this wasn't a technical glitch or a bureaucratic error. It was a deliberate pause, a funding freeze, and a big one. It's not the kind of reset the world was hoping for, but it's also not an absolute shutdown. Maybe just enough for us to stop and think about what can be done differently from here on. All right, so how big was this pause? Let's roll the receipts. Yep, 5,000. They pulled the plug on a giant switchboard of important initiatives, making it go dark all at once. Over 100 countries affected. HIV, TB, maternal care, all went from in progress to TBD. Not the best treatment plan. Women lost access to contraception. To top this, education programs were also halted and climate action was iced, which is ironic, considering the planet is overheating. Even the WHO said BRB, and that's not a message you want mid-crisis. So that's the global picture. Pretty intense, right? Now let's zoom in a little bit closer, because India felt it too, and in some pretty big ways. That's the pie chart that nobody wanted to slice. This is how USAID's $151 million was spent in India in 2024. Sanitation systems were halfway through, water systems ready to roll, then funding timeout. That's like stopping a movie just before the climax. That's not just a lost opportunity, that's hope on standby. India's first trans health clinics had to shut their doors. And let's be honest, those doors weren't easy to open in the first place. So yeah, when that kind of funding disappears, we're not just talking numbers. We're talking clinics, caregivers, clean air, safe births, and a lot of people are just left hanging. So USAID stepped back. But the good news, we don't have to wait around for someone else to step in. We've got people, we've got ideas, we've got jugaad in our DNA. Instead of another luxury golf course, how about a mobile clinic for 5 villages? Just a thought. CSR doesn't have to mean just another Insta-worthy beach cleanup. Go deeper, go bolder. You have the reach, you have the resources, and honestly, you're in the thick of it already. It's time you worked side by side and not in silos. You scaled companies, now help scale change makers. These organizations create magic on shoestrings budgets already. Imagine what they could do with actual support. This isn't about replacing what we've lost. It's about reimagining what's possible when local muscle meets shared vision. Look, we're not here to complain, but to come together. Because international aid may have stopped, but local action hasn't. Not even for a second. This isn't the end of a funding era. It's the start of a stronger, smarter movement. Because real change, it's already happening. It just needs the right support to keep going. Whether you're an individual, a company, or a decision maker, this is your moment. Drop a comment below and we'll send you a hand-picked list of organizations that need your support. No fluff, just impact. Don't just watch the change happen, be the reason it does. Share this video with someone who can make a difference. And let's keep the wheels of change turning. Don't forget to check out our website for the full scoop at greenpistachio.in. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.